to Train Sim World 4. We're going to do another scenario here, going back to the 801, the Azuma. And we're going to do in threes. So it says here, attempt to get your train to Doncaster whilst battling against the effects of a fierce storm. Let's jump into it. So this is an hour and 24. So I'm assuming there's going to be some stop, like some red signals, probably some hefty speed limits. I wonder if we'll get to stop at places we haven't had a chance to do before. Now I can't really remember. Now there's a penalty for not having your wipers on when and I think your lights, if you don't have your lights on and you don't have your wipers on when you're meant to, there's a penalty, so you can't get the platinum, or it makes it very tricky to get the platinum. Yeah, the load passengers sort of bit seems to be a lot faster. Right, so here we go. Another relatively quiet journey. 28 miles to Grantham. And we will try and get a really good thumbnail shot. Oh shit, I'm speeding. Might turn this down a little bit. The full speed seems rather annoying. No, that's annoying me. Chuck it on 40. Let's chuck the speed up. So the East Coast mainline scenarios, pretty much all of them done. There is the Winter Wonderland one for Flying Scotsman. I know this is cheesy, but I kind of want to keep that for like a December video. The question then is when in December? I kind of think maybe week before Christmas. Although there's nothing stopping me recording it way in advance, but then I might slip up and it ruins the illusion. Nah, I think I would put that off just because it's not required anytime soon, so I'll probably end up recording that in December. So in the meantime, I'm going to avoid anything about it. Not really that there's any potential spoilers and stuff. But yeah, I wanna see it for the first time as I'm recording it. I think it would look pretty epic with the snow, and seeing the reflection in the side of the local. I kind of want like a Halloween. I might need to have a look in the livery and see if there's any sort of spooky designs on the creator, the community upload thing. Because yeah, this is the 2nd of October, and this doesn't look particularly spooky. Because like in Bus Simulator, there's like Halloween skins for the seats and stuff. So on the Train Sim World 2 no commentary videos, basically, and I might need to rethink these, because all they are really now to try and hit the 100 scenarios on the Southeastern High Speed is just going from Faversham to St Pancras, or St Pancras to Faversham. That's like an hour every time, or just over, of just rinse and repeat the same route, just mirror mode, I guess, at times. So like, unless there's like different weather and things, they're not really gonna sound all that different. But I need to do them, and like I need the trophy, and I guess it's easy just to record it while I'm doing it, so I don't know. I guess I'll see how the numbers kind of go. Like obviously if I notice a bit of a drop off, then clearly there's not really much point in doing it. But obviously with the playlist, I guess if you do just want some kind of background noise to help you concentrate, help you sleep, that'll just move into the next one. So it's kind of like an endless playlist almost of tranquility, kind of, until, you know, there's sort of like door beeps or whatever. Emily, that was her name. I couldn't remember it towards the end of the last video. Right, so that's basically telling us there's going to be some sort of issue and we're going to need to slow down or stop completely. So I need to concentrate basically. Not something I'm particularly good at. The rain seems to be easing off. It's kind of like the hot seat scenario where they said like the extreme heat was kind of causing issues with the track, and it didn't seem all that sunny. I think we'll check the speed up a little bit. There doesn't seem to be anything in the immediate sort of vicinity, I guess, that should be any cause for alarm. Right, okay. Right, let's do a quick photo mode. Can't really see the rain. It's not really coming down that heavy. So I guess the good thing is should be a bit easier to slow down, so I'm not able to go as fast. So I mentioned in the previous video that I ended up having to get a new mic, but in trying to fix the issues before I ended up getting the new mic, I inadvertently messed up my OBS, I guess. So what happened was I couldn't open OBS. It was just glitching, it was crashing. So I uninstalled it, but I accidentally deleted everything as well. I didn't back up my scenes and stuff. So I'm running with a very basic sort of setup, and you might notice there's some slight changes, nothing massive, but I'm hoping it kind of improves the performance, because I know the game kind of stutters and there's some frame rate issues just because of the game, but I did notice OBS was like dropping the FPS as well, which I haven't observed so far. I'm not hearing the audio clicks or anything like that, so hopefully the changes I've inadvertently made have corrected some of the other annoyances that I had. But we'll see how it goes across the next lot of videos. But nothing triggers me as much as really bad audio. So we've got 1.6 miles to go. And we've got a stop signal coming up. I'm hoping I've not misjudged this. I think we're okay. For now, anyway. Can barely hear that train passing. Alright, so that could have been worse. So now we wait. Oh, not long. Somehow I put it into neutral. Must have mishit. So I was having some audio sync issues in the last one, well, the sort of latter part of the last one. I'm just gonna quickly check the horn just to see. Well, that seems quite responsive. I'm speeding, so I'm losing points for that. Hopefully not too many. I don't know if it's just me, but my mic sounds like it's echoey. I need to check that and when I'm editing. Not sure if I'm going to be able to clean that up if there is. So everybody's got their umbrellas out. But yeah, there's no time showing for what time I was meant to be due in here. There's a water refill station there that I haven't hit, I think. So I might jump out here and grab a couple of collectibles while I'm at it. Right, open you up. What I'll do is I'll jump over. I should have checked, make sure there's no train. Ooh, thunder. Right, a newspaper stand thing. I don't know how loud that's going to be in the recording, but that sounded quite satisfying, that thunder. So I've done... oh no, I haven't. Got that one. Medkit. Oh, listen to that. Oh, it was this side. A map. Can't open the door. There's a cat in there. It's gonna be pissing and shitting everywhere. It's stuck. Let it out. Smash a window. Let's hop out. No, there's nothing on that side. So I think that's everything at this station. Why can't I go? Got the forward and forward. The pantograph is up. Unless, do I need to put it? I can't press that. Is it because my door's open? Right, it was the door. The safety systems must have caused that. So that's another thing I need to try to remember and keep an eye on. So we've got 14 miles to Newark Northgate. And I think it's going to be a little bit, well, around an hour till we get to the end. I think, was this Doncaster to Peterborough? We're going to be stopping at Farmer's Field and talk to the farmer. Oh, so it was Peterborough to Doncaster. Right. Oh. Oh, I'm speeding again. Gonna get in trouble for that. See, I kind of want to get a picture with the rain in it for the thumbnail. And lightning, if possible, but I don't think so. I'm hoping I've not lost too many points from the speeding sections. Like, I don't know what the weighting is on speed and the distance that you're doing the speeding. Be a shame if I just missed the platinum again. Like in, I can't remember which one. I was like 80 something points or 70 something points away. I will be pissed. Right, so there's 12 miles to go, and then after this we're gonna have to stop and speak to the farmer. Wonder what he's gonna wanna, or she. I wonder what they're gonna wanna say to us. am intrigued as to what Southeastern High Speed is going to look like in this, how it runs. But I kind of don't want to do anything on that route until I've migrated the sort of complete part of it from my previous profile, once I've gotten around to doing them. So if you watched one of the previous videos, again I can't remember which one, but where I wanted to get the lightning, and I did like a capture on the PlayStation to try and go back through the video and get the screenshot. I'm starting to think the lightning I thought I saw was just a pattern of rain on the windshield, because I'm seeing bits now where they're kind of like white streaks that almost look lightning-y. Some cows have strayed onto the line a short distance from your current location. Right, okay. So I'm gonna be... am I gonna have to herd up some cows? This can be like rawhide or something? I remember I used to watch Rawhide when I was a kid. No, I'm not that old. It was reruns. But it would be like on Channel 4 on a Sunday afternoon. But now I can't think of Rawhide without thinking of Blues Brothers, and when they're pretending to be the good old boys. Yeah! Absolutely love Blues Brothers. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Try and say Blues Brothers fast several times. Might send that into the Ralph report. Blues Brothers Band. Shit. Oh, don't kill a cow. Don't kill a cow. Don't kill a cow. I just ran through those cows. Oh, this farmer's gonna be so fucking annoyed at me. He's like, you just creamed my... Look! Oh, we're gonna have to move them into the field. Oh. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a mini game. That's a bit of a shame. I was looking forward to like chasing them. There they are, back in their rightful place.
Okay, one last time. These are small, but the ones out there are far away. Small, far away. Ah, forget it.
We buggers. Well, that was a little distraction. It would have been funny, because I could have had like that is it Yakety Sax, the Benny Hill music, trying to chase them back into their fields. I'm pretty sure I went through those cows and I've got at least one on board. Should we go have a look? No, don't seem to have any cows on board. Are you a cow? Are you? I should really check if we've got any kind of stowaways or you know, people that haven't paid. Right, you.
Tickets, please.
Okay. Yeah, the more I'm looking at the rain hitting the windshield, I think that's what I was seeing. It wasn't actually lightning at all. So 2.2 miles. I was about to say 0.3, but it changed, and now it's down again. Right, let's start reducing speeds, because I'm just worried the cows have messed up the balance, the equilibrium of this unit, this powerful unit. It's not gremlins in the machine you have to worry about, it's cows. Oh, Emily. Of course I did. I'm the hero of the hour. I'm a train driver. I'm a cow driver. Oh, wait, this is Via. Don't stop. Fuck off, journey. Right, so Retford platform 2. What time of year is this meant to be? I can't remember. Does this wait, 18th March. Yeah, it's fairly standard. I mean, this could have been June, July, August. Literally makes no difference. Our weather sucks. It's been such a change though, like it went from being so uncomfortably hot, like having the fan on constantly, to then just suddenly freezing. But then there, even on cold days, there are odd occasions where I have my fan on, like I had it on earlier, just at the start of this recording. Like having the PC and the PS5 and that on, obviously it generates a bit of heat. But also I think a big problem I've got is temperature regulation, which apparently is quite common with ADHDers as well, where you know, we just feel things more extreme than quote unquote normal people. But yeah, it's horrible. Like sometimes I feel so cold, like chilled right down to the bone, that a shower or something is no good. I need to have like a soak in like a stupidly hot bath. But then to me the bath just feels warm, whereas like my partner, she might sort of dip her hands in the water for whatever reason. Nothing dodgy. Hey, stop that. But like say she's been at the toilet and she'll just wash her hands in the bath or something. And it burns her. And yeah, for me it's like this is just right. This is Goldilocks territory, this bath. So 8.6 miles to go. 8.5. And then what was next? Oh, it's the final stop on the next one. All in all, not been too bad a run. I'm not overly fussed on that scenario that's like 2 hours, but it's got to be done. So yeah, the ball ache of that is if I mess up So I might save just to avoid any unnecessary stress. Because that job centre one, Jesus Christ. How many attempts did that take? Like 4? 5? I kind of lost count. It was borderline traumatic. Because I know this is gonna sound weird, but the way my brain functions, I've been kicking myself all these days since the original sort of recordings, and then the final version where I actually did it, replaying in my head what did I not do, what should I have done, what should I look at. Obviously it paid off because I thought, aha, the switches. But I used to be like that when I was a kid as well. Like if I got stuck on a level, and obviously this is like pre-save ability, so you know, like on the Mega Drive and that. So for example, like Sonic and stuff, I'd be like, what was I doing wrong? How? And I'd see it, like I would end up dreaming about it as well, as sad as that sounds. Sort of just over and over again, like timing the jump, do this. Sometimes I would wake up, you know, stupid o'clock in the morning, I've got school in a few hours, and I would get up, chuck the Mega Drive on, and try to do it again. And most times I would beat it, because of what my brain just kept playing over and over again. That's no life. That's no way to be. Not entirely sure how many, probably the minority, are in the, or were in the same kind of position as me back then. And obviously now most games you've got save or checkpoints and stuff, so it's not quite so bad. I guess maybe the closest you could get to that is like, you know, people playing Soulsborne games and stuff where they're trying to do no-hit runs, so you can't rely on checkpoints and saving and stuff like that. Which reminds me, I still need to finish Elden Ring and finish Dark Souls, and then properly start Demon Souls. Oh no, sorry, Demon Souls I need to finish. I got a little bit into that. Dark Souls I haven't done much of, and then obviously I haven't touched 2 or 3 because my whole thing was doing them in order. Bloodborne I need to do. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's the solar panels again. Yeah, I don't think I'm really cut out for those kind of games. Like Elden Ring wasn't too bad. Like there are elements, and obviously I kind of got stuck, so I haven't been on it for a long time. But the I don't know. I don't like a lot of the bosses in Elden Ring. There was that satisfaction. The oh fuck, I'm speeding massively again. There was a sort of dopamine. Wait, this is Via. It's fine. I still need to slow down though. But yeah, the dopamine rush of beating the bosses was good, but Demon Souls, I don't know. I don't really enjoy. Like graphically, it looks amazing. Like it's the PS5 remaster. I never played the original, but I don't know, those types of games I don't really like. I don't really know what compelled me to want, like my partner got me Elden Ring because she'd heard me kind of harping on about it, and I think I was midstream when it arrived. Similar to Deathloop, and I really like Deathloop, but I still haven't completed that. I think it was because I was too focused on trying to just get everything right, and this is another thing my brain, using a train pun here, but it's like a one-track mind. If I don't get it right the first time, or if I know I can't get it right the first time, I just don't bother. It's like miniature painting. I can't do it, and I know you're never going to be brilliant to begin with. You have to work at it, but I give up if I can't be good at something straight away. I lose interest, and I've spent quite a bit on the paints and the other accessories, the miniatures themselves, board games that I got just because I thought these will be brilliant once these miniatures are done. And I won't play the games until the miniatures are done, so the games are just sat there collecting dust. Like I've got Judge Dredd, I Am the Law, Mansions of Madness, the Evil Dead 2 board game. We've just received an urgent report from a member of the public. Speed restrictions have been put in place near the crossing. Okay, so we'll slow down, or we'll just coast at least. I've got the Alien game, which the pieces are coloured, like each character's a different colour. But I was gonna base paint them and then try to focus on their features, but I'm too scared because I'll ruin them. And then if I try and strip the paint, will that potentially strip the colour? Because I don't know if the plastic or resin or whatever it is, I don't know if that's coloured or if it's entirely from that colour, but I'm just too scared to damage them. Like I got some diamond art stuff because I'd seen a few people I know on Twitter and stuff saying how good that was for their sort of symptoms with ADHD, and I got right into that. I did find it calmed my brain a lot. Something to focus on, something to work towards. You don't need to be particularly skilled, you just follow the instructions. And yeah, that was really good, but I haven't done that for months now. I've still got my Grogu that needs to be finished. I know I'll get back around to it, because that's the thing. These hyper focuses, they come full circle. Like I'll be overly invested for a bit, lose interest, go back to it. Like I had my heart set getting a steering wheel for, you know, driving simulators and stuff. I picked one up in the Prime Day sale year before last. Played loads. Then ended up not playing driving games for a bit, and then pretty much dead on a year after getting the wheel, I had a spike of interest again in trying to do the F1 games, Gran Turismo 7, Bus Simulator, and then I lost interest again. I've still got it set up on my desk. It takes up quite a bit of space. It's in the way of my chair and stuff when I need to turn. But I kinda don't want to disconnect it like I did before and put it away, because guaranteed I'll do that and then I'll want it back out. And I think I said in a previous video I've got some keys for Bus Simulator 21. So I want to try and do some game coverage on that at some point, so I'll need the wheel for that. But yeah, these are the eternal struggles that I've got with my head. And I think a prime example of hyperfocusing and impulsivity is amount of time spent trying to fix the previous mic, the filters, the audio, and then just thinking, do you know what? It's an expense, but for my sanity, let's get a new mic. I was looking at getting a Shure, but I thought, am I just paying for the brand? I mean, I know I really want one. I love the look of the Shure mics, but is there a mic that's in a more cost-effective region that can just achieve what it is I want to achieve? And obviously a Shure mic can be a goal for further down the line. I just need my videos to sound better in the meantime. Because I gotta be honest, I was starting to feel like giving up and not doing like commentary videos or whatever, because it just felt too painful. It was just such a it was just too consuming. Like, I was spending so many hours working on things that I shouldn't have to work on, and just constantly battling, and then I'd get it sounding okay, but then there'd be something else that I wasn't happy with, and then I would end up fucking it all up. And that's the trouble, especially with microphones, is there's no one size fits all, no cure-all kind of YouTube video that you can follow that'll give you it, because it's all based on the sort of room that you're in, the level of noise that's unique to your own situation, your voice. Like, there's times where I talk quite low, and sometimes the mic doesn't pick it up, or it picks up part of it because of the sort of cut off for the dB, and just like speech pattern and stuff like that, certain pronunciations, accents, so many different factors. And so far, I think I'm really happy with my choice to just bin off the previous mic, get this. There might be some subtle tweaks I need to do to this, but the mic, it's kind of doing most of the work, whereas it wasn't the case with the previous one. And like, I love the fact I can just kind of tap the top of this and mute it, so I can try and not have, you know, the coughing or the like clearing in my throat when my allergies are playing up. Did a little bit better. There's still a little bit of an aftermath. Like, quite often when my allergies get really bad, usually if I've sneezed, I don't know, say more than 30 times a day, which usually most of the time it's in the morning. Like, if I wake up and I sneeze within the first sort of 10-20 minutes of being awake, I know it's going to be a bad day. But if I sneeze so much, it then kind of manifests into sort of cold and flu symptoms. And that's what I was kind of battling last week, but it seems to be a bit better. Like, I take antihistamines. Like, sometimes it gets so bad I have to take 2, and it's 1 a day. So I don't know if I'm getting kind of like immune to them or something. But yeah, if I can make the mic kind of cut some of that shit out, then yeah. So I think I'm gonna have missed the platinum here, because I'm thinking the score for platinum is going to be about 23,000. So I think this is going to be another close call. I think the speeding has just chomped quite a bit of the potential here. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. But usually I'm only wrong with the things I'm certain of in a good way. If it's gonna be a negative, I'm usually right. Like, I don't even know if there is a thing for X amount of platinums. I can't remember if I checked that on the last, or you know, whenever I last looked at the trophy list. I should probably have a sort of goal in mind, just kind of keep an eye on what trophies I'm kind of looking to achieve. It's been a while. Like, the last trophy I had on this was, I think, pushing the Azuma to do 125 miles an hour. Right, we've got a red signal coming up here, so let's slow this right down. Probably drop it to about 30. And then just kind of edge towards it. We've got an uphill gradient anyways, so we're gonna lose speeds as we coast. It is quite unsettling how quiet this train is, though. So I'm just worried. I've tried to set the sort of thresholds and that on OBS so the game's not too quiet in comparison to my voice. There we go. So yeah, I'm just hoping the levels are in a good place. Again, the pain of that is you kind of got to go through a lengthy recording to be able to determine it, because you know there's going to be different audio levels throughout the game for the different situations. Like, obviously if this was a sunny day, there'd be a bit less noise going on. I'm not sure if I've done any of the collectibles here. No, I have. Right. Stop. Fuck. Please. Jesus. That was so close to failing there. I'd have been mortified. I think the trouble is, you know, I'm never gonna be able to deliver solid content in terms of getting things right all the time. So I think I need to accept the fact that my thing is failing, or you know, just struggling. So I think any purists and people that want to see things done spot on, this isn't the channel for them. Oh, we got platinum. Wicked. So the speeding, thankfully, it didn't take too much off. Oh, I feel much better now. Good stuff. Right then, so that wraps up the in-threes scenario. So we'll move on to another one in the next video. But again, in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Again, thanks for the continued support. The channel's growing slowly but surely, but I'm not expecting massive jumps in numbers overnight. But yeah, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, drop me a comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. But thanks again.